review everything. I'm lucky enough to have had, you know, I'm an English teacher. One of my two things I teach, I can't speak English. Right, okay. I said nature. Who's scared of spiders? Please say nobody. Oh, good. Because there's nothing to be scared of, yeah? It's about spiders. Once, right, it's not going to be shit, but I once sat there for an hour and a half like this. My legs were really hurting, right? Watching a spider weave a web, just watching it for the whole entire hour and a half. That was like 20 years ago. Can't do it now. I can do it now. Yeah, 55, having a hot flush as we speak. So this one is called SheSpider, and it's about a spider weaving a web, and about what happened to me when I watched a spider weave a web and how beautiful. Has anybody watched a spider weave a web? I would utterly and highly recommend it, as I would going to Durdle Door in Dorset. Yeah, as highly recommended. Not a holiday, 90 minutes, but, you know, take it where you can get it. SheSpider. 90 woven minutes spread out before me in seconds of slow shuffling and jabbing twists of gnarled and pointed legs. The SheSpider held a rhythm in her, like the egg holds the growing yolk, and her side shuffle stretch with her precision and balance were the harmonies that soothed the aching gnaw of my clumpy humanness, crouched as I was, knees bent and calf muscles cramped. It was a vast yarn of a task, easily 24 inches across, a chasm to fill with unknown fibres, mad and mysterious, sticky silk that she spun and pulled and held in her translucent but speckle-brushed limbs. 8 twisted pins, the central pair a smaller, dumpy couple, a balance, a flawless fulcrum. She danced her bulbous arse from tightrope to tightrope, almost vulgar, as she troweled the liquidy, fluidy substance of her insides, shameless, abandoned, and heavy with a hunger for insect juice and sex. That's what the spiders do. And the spiral shrunk, and her rhythm came in shorter bursts, and she blustered on, and she laughed, and I laughed, and her scrunched and opaque dancer's legs wove on and upped the pace, and her web, now almost whole, quivered in the quilted sunset breezes. Almost there, and done. And she gobbled a glob of the fluffy white spun silk centre, and she stretched herself, centred herself, eased herself and her philosophies into the spin of quietness. And I left her there, waiting, hungry and alone, and the night opened up like a book. Thank you very much.
Hey!